What up, man? You saw by the title and thumbnail, David career ended just because of one little stupid thing he did. I don't know if the evidence is actually true enough to put him behind the scenes, but all I can say is it's not looking nice for Buddy. It ain't looking nice for Twin. So yeah, man, let's just watch this reaction. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Shout out to my boy Maury. I'ma put his video first on my description. Let's tap in, bros.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so singer David is pretty much cooked. Now, you guys remember about a week ago that they found a body, a apparently dismembered body in the back of this man's car, a Tesla specifically, that was registered to the singer David. Well, recently, according to TMZ and many other news sources, they say decomposed body in Tesla has now been identified. Authorities have now ID'd the body in the car, and a mother tells TMZ it's her missing daughter, who's been missing since last year. Evidently. And the person in the back of that car, in the back of that Tesla, has now been identified as Celeste Rivas, 15, ID'd as dismembered teen found in David's Tesla, as mom reveals she had a boyfriend named David. So yeah, this man is pretty much cooked, and I've seen all the evidence. Like, he's fried. His career is done. He's probably gonna go to prison for the rest of his life unless he starts snitching on people. I don't know if he hired.
Ooh, about that. My question is, did he do it? Did he pay somebody to do it? What did he do? Where is the rest of the body? Did he eat the body? Did he cook it and eat it? Did he do a ritual sacrifice, something? It's a lot, bro. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Know if he hired somebody to kill her, take her out, cut her body up, and wrap it up in plastic. But whatever the case may be, this is definitely going to be a RICO case because evidently he's been on tour for a while now. So logically, I'm just going to assume that he paid somebody to kill this girl because, and these are just rumors, and this is the girl on the right hand side and this is David on the left. Apparently he got her pregnant and she didn't want to get rid of the baby, and he knew if he was caught, his life would be over, his career would be done. He would be charged with statutory rape, most likely CP charges if he has content or footage of his sexual interactions with her. Allegedly and shockingly, they met on Discord when she was 12 and he was around like 17, about 3 or 4 years ago, and things escalated from there on then. But ladies and gentlemen, before we go any further, please subscribe to the channel and make sure you turn on all notifications, not personalized. Make sure you select all notifications so YouTube doesn't control when and where you see my content. It's very important that you make sure you select all, so as soon as I drop, you can immediately get that notification. That said though, let's get into this. Now, oh boy, there is so much to go over. I just don't even know where to start. But luckily,
ooh, there is a tattoo. Oh my God, David, what kind of stupidity are you actually on? Firstly, dating a minor. Secondly, putting a same tattoo. Thirdly, being obsessed about a small child. I know I don't want to believe this whole situation, this whole story, but in the back of my head, he did it. I can't even try to think otherwise. David, you so cooked, my bro. David, you did what you did though. Why? Alright, cool. This is a sad story. This is scary. This is not saying okay with my inner peace. No way, bro. No way.
this lovely person on Twitter posted a thread of all the evidence there is on David so far. And one of the major points of evidence so far is the fact that this man had a tattoo that said shh tatted on the inner portion of his middle finger, photographed by paparazzi, which according to the article is kind of like one similar to that of the dead 15-year-old found in his towed Tesla. And here I found an image in the thread of the 15-year-old girl's finger with a tattoo that says David, with the caption that says, just in case you can't read, clearly an indicator that they were in a relationship. Unless there's another David out there who she may have been in a relationship with, which I highly doubt. So now let's look over all the evidence. So to begin, here we have some Discord messages from 2024. Allegedly, they say some from 2024, some from 2022. Celeste being referred to as David's girlfriend. And here in these screenshots, it says from a moderator in the Discord, they say he has a girlfriend. Billy said pretty sure he's dating right now. And I don't know who these people are. I'm just going to assume they're random server members. Somebody else responded back by saying, what? Kylie says, yeah, her name is Celeste. And mind you, this is a moderator icon. I used to have my own Discord server, but shut it down for obvious reasons. Those people are I'm sorry, Discorders tend to be kind of weird. But this moderator here said her name is Celeste. Here we have a post from David. He added everyone. I don't know if you guys know this or not. For those of you unfamiliar with Discord, you can basically at or send a notification to all the members in the server that's saying, at everyone, I'm in a song crisis right now. Then somebody, for some reason, responded back by saying, drop the song, with the missing girl Celeste Rivas Hernandez. So clearly whoever this person is, Panzalo, had some information last year in August.
Oh, this might be somebody who knew what was happening, or this might be somebody who, Celeste, who this might be a serial killer. Ponzalo might be a serial killer. Ponzalo might be a serious killer. Ponzalo. What kind of a name is that? Ponzalo.
August about this missing girl Celeste, and here as we can see is the Discord profile Celeste1294, and she was evidently a member of David's Discord server. Somebody said Celeste's in here. She added him, and then she replied saying, hi, David Bark. So I don't know if they really knew each other, if they were just friends online or whatever, but here as you can see, she was in a server. And catch the date. This is in October of 23rd, 2022. Her current age right now is 15, so she would have been 12/13 here, depending on the month of her birth. But I'm hearing reports that this psycho, David, released the video for Romantic Homicide, which apparently is his most popular song of all time, on September 7th, which is the birthday of the 15-year-old girl Celeste Rivas. So she was born on September 7th, and this was posted on October 22nd. So given the timeline here, and this is crazy, she would have literally a month prior been 12 years old. She just turned 13 here. Here we have another post saying, original Reddit post from before the girl's name was released. Somebody on Reddit, some random Redditor said, this guy's a weirdo. A close friend's little sister from the IE ran away last year, and this is who she was with. We think her sister was pimping her out. She was in 7th grade at the time. LAPD sweeped his place in the hills. I'm terrified that's who is in the car. Nobody has heard from her in months. I won't release names as she's still a minor, but she was from Lake Elsinore. Then here we obviously have some photo of Celeste, who would have been around 13 or 14 here, with David, who would have been around 18, 19 here, on FaceTime with somebody at 3:51 a.m. And the caption says, Celeste and David, don't let me sleep. Here we have some other screenshots.
Exactly. This is where things get a little bit weird. So simply means if the girl, she was like at least 14, simply means David has been screwing the girl maybe when she was 13 or 12. That is so sick, bro. I don't want to say she is an old person, but David, looking at David, he's such a small boy. He's such a small boy, small body. For me, so he might have lied about his age. David might have lied about his age to Celeste. Then, as time goes on, Celeste find out that David is actually an old person. So she decided to snap. Like, what the F, bro? I'm literally gonna snitch. She was found in pieces. You're connecting dots. Oh, she was pregnant. Bro knew that the girl, she's pregnant. He cannot have a baby with a minor. Then she was found in pieces. You're connecting dots. Whew!
The screenshots of Celeste and her boyfriend David on the bottom. Here's another post from somebody on Reddit saying, this guy is a pedo from what I've heard. My sister, who is now in 9th grade, told me that he was dating an 8th grader. Let's call her C, obviously for Celeste. And she would go on trips with him to LA. They're all in 9th grade now, and it turns out C's friends knew, and he would pay them to keep their mouth shut. C has been missing for over a month now, and no one knows her whereabouts. Definitely something strange going on. And here, as you can see, is another photo of Celeste, December 12th, 2023, circled in red with David right here. And also, as for that photo of David paying people who knew Celeste was in a relationship with him off, Here is that photo right here. The poster said, brother. It's a literal pic of him paying off kids that knew the victim. This was the
Wait, my question is, didn't he saw that people are picturing or taking pics while he was paying? Mind you, we are just thinking that he was paying. What if he was literally giving bros tickets to come to his show? You know what? What if he was just giving tickets? Let's not think much. What if he was just giving tickets and somebody was like, haha. Now they decided to, because they want to see David going down. Like, think about it, bro. This story, it might be scary, but there might be a real predator out there that is not David. Let's not speculate that David did it. Let's not say he didn't, but there might be another predator out there. Now David is still innocent. They haven't said he did it. He is still innocent. We internet detectives are just doing our jobs, but David, he is still innocent. Let that clock in.
pic bro showed me. I'm not capping. So I mean, he's cooked. It's over. GG. And all I gotta say is, bro, like I obviously I don't understand the mindset, bro. Like, you're rich, you're famous, you have so much bread and influence, you could get any college baddie you want in the world. Why are you in a relationship with a literal 13, 14, 15-year-old? I personally don't understand it. Like, bro was literally out here caught in 4K, posted up paying a fat ass 14-year-old to not snitch on him. Meanwhile, he's a literal millionaire. You see this kid in the back with a skateboard, like, bro, this shit is embarrassing. It's weird as fuck, and I just don't get it. And then you have some Google Maps nerds out here who literally found that specific location. They said this is the corner of Laguna Ave and Riverside Drive, Lake Elsinore, California, where Celeste is specifically from. They say same parking lines, including blue handicap spots. So it's GG's, bro. Like, he's cooked. Also, if my video is ever played in court, feel free to use it. Just make sure you credit me. The channel name is Mori, M-O-R-I on YouTube. But it gets even deeper. Here, this post says,
Yo, don't forget to go and shout out to Mori. Don't forget to go and subscribe. This is where I'm reacting the video from. Shout out to Mori. Yes, sir.
Messages from the victim. Her and David had sex. I'm unsure when messages were sent, so I cannot say how old she was. But if we go off the timeline, she's between 13 and 15. This is great. Here you can see somebody messaging her, I think a friend, saying, I'm just gonna check up on you. Celeste said, I don't want to talk to anyone. The friend said, that's it. She said, okay, yes, of course. Friend said, but you have to swear you're gonna stay safe. Are you still gonna talk to David or go back with him? Because I don't want you to get into any more trouble with him. Celeste said, I'm safe. No, I'm not. Friend said, okay, I love you. I'll text you in about a week. Don't delete Insta. Celeste said, love you too, and I won't. Friend then said, I made it. Don't know what she's talking about. Celeste said, it can bleed and not bleed during sex because you probably did it when you were younger. So she's probably talking about losing her virginity. Celeste said, I didn't because I wasn't horny. Friend said, you said you bled. What? Celeste said, I thought I did, but I just got my period. I only bled with David. Honestly, this conversation's a bit weird for me reading this, but it's all a part of the evidence, I suppose. Celeste then said, W, guess I was just drunk and did it because he got mad at me the first time for not having sex with him. So not only on top of him being in a intimate sexual relationship with a minor, but he was also out here coercing her, damn near almost forcing her to be intimate with him.
I can't protect you. I can't side with you now, David. I can't side with you. This is beyond crazy, bro. You are cooked. Honestly speaking, this is now crazy and crazy and crazy. Cause what? In the back of my mind, you died. Woo! This is scary. The fuck? Oh my word.
Yeah, this man is beyond cooked, beyond fried. And here, as you can see, the song apparently about Celeste by David, Romantic Homicide, posted on her birthday, September 7th, 2022. As we can see, she was born on September 7th, 2010. And in another unreleased record by the name of Celeste, yeah, the song was literally named Celeste unreleased though. And some of the lyrics in the song say, "Oh Celeste, the girl with my name tattooed on her chest. Smell her on my clothes like cigarettes. I hear her voice each time I take a breath. I'm obsessed. Oh Celeste." I mean, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how this man is gonna fight his court case when there's so much overwhelming evidence. It just, bruh. And you know, it's crazy that it actually sounds good, but bro, he literally made a song about a girl that he allegedly killed. I'm gonna skip around because of copyright.
I love you so much.
So he says, "I love you so much." He's talking about Celeste. Here's the part where he's talking about her and the tattoo right here.
Honey, I would buy us time.
It's coming. Wait for
Just
it.
to get by,
Wait for it.
just to stay high.
Here it is right here.
Oh Celeste, the girl with my name tattooed on her chest.
He says, "Oh Celeste, the girl with my name tattooed on her chest." Crazy.
Smell her on my clothes like cigarettes.
Smell her on my clothes like cigarettes.
I hear her voice each time I take a breath. I'm obsessed. Oh Celeste.
My God, this is, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just gonna come out and say this is probably, and I'm getting a little emotional right here, but this is probably one of the craziest videos I've ever recorded in my life. Like, I've never heard a celebrity ever not only being in a relationship with a 13-year-old, getting her pregnant, making a song about her, multiple songs, in fact, this one being unreleased about him, you know, loving her so much and being obsessed, and the other one that's like his most popular song, Romantic Homicide, that said, "In the back of my mind, I killed you. I didn't even regret it. I can't believe I said it, but it's true." And people, you know, his fans were trying to speculate and defend him by saying, "Oh, this song
It is the song that had made the internet to go crazy. In the back of my mind, I killed you. She was found in the front of the car, basically, in the front of the in the trunk of her Tesla, which is the front or the back, right? Am I tricking? The front, not the back, right? In the back of my mind, so she was found in the front. You see, why am I saying this might be an what's that? This might be a setup. Or he did kill her back in the days. Back in the days, because she was missing like for like a year or two. And then somebody saw everything, decided to. But no, bros, this doesn't make sense. This doesn't add up. The girl was missing. Where was she all along? What the F was she? Like, I just need to know, where was she? Where was she?
was released well before she even died, well before, you know, this, that, and the third, but they were literally in a full-blown relationship at the time, and there's no coincidence that he literally posted this. As you can see here, 3 years ago, September 7th, 2022. I mean, it's GG's. It's literal GG's. And honestly, I just can't imagine being a mom, a dad, a brother, a sister, anybody, a friend, a family member, and now just finding out that not only did she go missing, right? Because they couldn't find her, but she was this whole time with some multi-millionaire singer by the name of David, who was out here, you know, doing things he shouldn't have been doing with her at 13, 14, and 15. Ultimately, she gets pregnant. She doesn't want to get rid of the baby because obviously a young lady like that being in love with a man, then getting pregnant and understanding that, you know, this is probably her first, he took her virginity. She's not getting rid of the baby. I hope everybody understands that. Any woman getting pregnant, and he understood the situation, being a predator, that if she wasn't going to get rid of the baby herself, then he was going to have to find a way to get rid of her himself. Allegedly, of course, but I'm just seeing the evidence.
Alright, let's talk about it, bros. So if you make a girl pregnant, the girl that you don't want, you tell her, yo, I don't want you to be a mom. I don't want the baby. She say, no, I'm going to kill the baby. You feel me? I love my baby. I ain't going to do that. I've been there for you. You still me. I'm protected sex. I need my baby. I'm like, hey, I don't want the baby. I'm not trying to be a dad. So, I'm just going to take things in my own hands. But like, that's cool. Then I'm going to chop you up. Cut you in pieces. Cut you in pieces. Cut you in pieces. Cut you in pieces. Now you're gone. I'm going to hide you in a trunk for months, for days, I don't know. Now you're gone. That's cool. I'm a musician. I'm a star. I'm going to make a song about you. I'm going to make a song about you. People, they'll go crazy about the song because it's literally speaking the truth. But they're just making everything like scenarios. They'd be like, ah, it's cool. You're so good. Oh, my God. Now you dead. You literally dead. Like super dead. I killed you. Now I become famous. The story comes out. Flint sacrificed the poor girl for the fame. Why would people do that? Personally, I feel like he should have just kept the baby and just continue with life. If I was gonna go to jail, it was gonna be like, I don't think they were gonna take it far like that. They were just gonna be like, he has money, he got money, you feel me? Not much. I like killing somebody, bro. Unaliving a human being and chop them up.
Evidence here, the circumstantial evidence of which I'm seeing is just, it's overwhelming. It really is. And then here, as we can see, you know, more Discord logs saying Celeste is Team David too. So I assume my house is not my home is probably about Celeste. The Sin girl said Celeste is the girl he showed in his stream. Then that random fan again, Ponzalo, said drop the one with the missing girl, bro. So I don't know who Ponzalo is. If you want to come forward, I'll interview you. But hey, this situation is crazy. And apparently here we have more screenshots of David and Celeste on Discord or FaceTime. Celeste and David, friends on Spotify or whatever, or they were in some type of jam session back in 2023. More screenshots of David and some girl, I suppose Celeste is somewhere on the video call. Another screenshot here. Here we have video footage posted to Celeste of David, and you know, her interactions and little dates with David and whatnot. You know, typical shit that girls do to show off their man. And here we have this one post from David saying, when I was writing this, I got a noti from you. And he said, as you were talking about wanting to be with your mom and sister again, quote, take me where I belong, but our circumstances won't allow us to be in our ideal situations. We gotta push through it, bro. And obviously he was talking about Celeste. And you know, during this entire time, while she was missing, obviously he was taking care of her. She was likely living with him, or he had her posted up in a hotel room somewhere with everything she could possibly want, right? And here, for one of the last bits of evidence I'm gonna show in this video, because this is kind of getting way too long. Like I said, everything is overwhelming. There's so much overwhelming evidence. Somebody said, allegedly the people in the server were mostly underage girls, and another user alleged that Celeste had an 18+ tag. The other users were unaware of her true age, allegedly. And somebody said, been trying to expose David since 2023. James Buttergun said he only adds underage girls. Another user said, I know, right? James said, I'm not joking either. Then they said, David only talks to women from the server. Oh, bro, a simp, ha ha ha. Yes, for real, wow. They're also usually 15 to 16 too. What the David's a pedo. Skull emoji times like 7. So yeah, another comment from this verified person on Instagram by the name of Lava Modi. They said David Y, clearly because they knew that they were likely in a relationship. So yeah. And also for the curious, here's the Tesla, right? That's the Tesla where they found her body in. So ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below about this entire situation. I'm going to be trying to keep you guys updated about everything related to this case, honestly.
Yeah, man, this is way too deeper. It needs you to be like really full in your stomach. And you should drink water whenever you watch these videos, because oh my god, there's a lot to take in. Hard pill to swallow. But yeah, man, this is the end of the reaction. Hopefully you did watch to the end. Like and subscribe. See you in the next reaction. I really appreciate you. Comment down below your thoughts, which video we should react next. You feel me? This is the first video of us changing. Oh my word, changing the content. We're about to, you know, you can see everything is about to be new, changed. We're trying to change the... We out.